Hi, this is Jindo. Welcome to Tree Leaf. I'm off for a couple of days to visit a friend of mine, a Japanese priest who has a temple in the mountains, and he's invited me to a retreat that's going to go on through the weekend. And I'm off, which means I'm also off this netcast for a couple of days. That temple in the mountains doesn't have much of an internet connection, so I will not be able to do the live Saturday sitting tomorrow. It's going to be recorded, and our 4-hour May Zazen Kai will be next Saturday. So I hope you join me for that. But I want to talk to you for a second about the value of going to a retreat. Why do we do that? You've heard me say many times that just a moment of Zazen is the whole universe realized. Well, if that's true, why don't we just sit for a moment and then we're done? Well, it's not quite so simple. It's been said that a moment of Zazen is a moment of Buddha, but 20 years of Zazen is 20 years of Buddha. There is something about the concentrated experience of a retreat that makes us realize who we truly are, because we're sitting facing no one but ourselves. You know, sometimes 2 weeks. I recommend that people do that kind of retreat at least once a year, twice a year if you can. And if you can get away to 2- and 3-day retreats, it's excellent to do that. And you should do it as often as you get a chance. Now, if you live someplace or you're in circumstances where it's not easy for you to get away, we have at our treeleaf.org site, we have a recorded 2-day retreat that runs from morning till night in real time and includes all the usual retreat features, lots of sitting of Zazen, lots of chanting, lots of eating in Oryoki style. We also have explanations for how to do that. And if you're in that kind of retreat, you can stay in touch with me and I can help guide you through it. But it is better, if you can, to go to a retreat with flesh and blood people and sit with them for as many days as you can. Why? Well, our sitting practice is about learning to be the captain of the mind. That's part of it anyway. And in order to really learn to captain that boat, you need to get out on the ocean and sail and get lots of sailing experience. Stormy weather, sunny weather. And it's something that lends itself to be realized when you do, for a time, separate yourself from the world before re-entering the world. When you're just sitting hour after hour facing the wall, you realize that the experience of sitting is what you make it in that moment. And our way is not to attain anything, not to wish to attain anything, with the proviso that non-attaining is the greatest attainment. When you truly realize that you are just in the place you are to be, you're at home. But it's not so easy to realize that in just a second. It takes lots and lots of work to realize that there was nothing to work for. I know it sounds kind of a strange way to go about it, but it's really the most sensible. The way to realize what we need to realize in Zazen is to spend lots and lots of time sitting, giving up all thought that there's someplace else to be besides that sitting. That's why we sit every day. And at a retreat, that's one reason to sit from morning till night for several days. There's also an intensity to the Zazen experience. Our Zazen practice is about dropping thoughts of this and that, letting the mind settle. That can happen very profoundly during a retreat. And also, we face many other storms of the mind during a retreat. Feelings of sadness, loneliness may come up during a retreat, and we learn that this too is of our own making, and we can drop them away. So, I encourage all of you to retreat, like I'm going to do this weekend. And where I am, no matter where I am, out in the mountains somewhere, I'll be sitting with all of you. Okay? Shall we sit with that?